Hello, beautiful butterflies. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you are not new here. So today's reading is a pick a goddess reading. I just thought that today this type of reading would be good. I woke up with this idea. I thought it would be fun and just different and interesting. So I really hope that you enjoy it as well. Each goddess represents a unique energy, lesson, or blessing. So choose the pile that you feel most drawn to and receive her messages. If you have a specific area in your life that you want clarity in, you can choose the goddess pile that will help you best answer any and all questions you may have. You may want to even visit with all three goddesses to see and to hear what guidance they wanted to come through with today. Pile 1 is Aphrodite, the goddess of love and self-worth. Pile 2 is Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. And pile 3 is Kali, the goddess of transformation and release. So you may go ahead and pause the video here if you need more time to choose. If not, the timestamps are listed below in the description box, and you can skip ahead to the corresponding pile. All that said, let's get into the video. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the beautiful goddess Aphrodite, you are here regarding messages about love, passion, beauty, and deep connections. Keep in mind these messages that come through could be about love for yourself, for a specific person, partner, or future soulmate, or about friends and family. She's also the Greek goddess of love and beauty and offers her energy to illuminate and enrich your life with essence of love in all its forms. You know, she cultivates unconditional love, and that can go beyond romantic bonds because it's rooted in kindness and empathy and compassion. So choosing this card means she's asking you to be open to giving love without expecting anything in return. So we will put her off to the side right now. And so the first card represents how love may be showing up in your life currently. You know, keep in mind that these readings go out to the collective and are general. Only take what resonates with you and your situation and leave the rest. So we have the Page of Cups reversed. Appropriate, we got cups because cups is all about water and emotions. So the Page of Cups reverse calls for you to just be yourself. It's inviting, and I say inviting because it's asking you to go somewhere, to go inward and to be authentic. Listen to your intuition. Listen and sit with your inner child. You know, express your true feelings and be open to love while also being realistic and what to expect in relationships. You know, this is often when, you know, people who come to readings and they want to know about love in their life or whether or not love is coming in, you know, when they receive these messages, they may not want to hear it. They may not want to hear the truth, or it's not what they expected it to be. However, I'm asking that you break through that resistance to hear what needs to be done so you will be on the right path to receiving the love you deserve. So Aphrodite feels you may need to reconnect with your inner child. You know, ask him or her how they see love. If love is what they really are seeking at the moment and not choosing it out of fear of some sort, ask him or her what kind of love they need. Then you'll be able to go from there. You know, she's asking you to let go of the fantasies and stay grounded. See relationships for what they really are. Heal whatever emotional wounds may come up for you And then your heart will let you know exactly what it wants. And the universe will have no choice but to deliver it. So the next card we have is all about what Aphrodite wants you to heal or embrace in your relationships. So we got the Lovers. Again, appropriate. So this actually goes hand in hand with the Page of Cups in reverse, in that it's asking you to be authentic, not someone others want you to be, to be confident enough in your own skin to speak your truth of what you really desire, not what society dictates that you should have or what you should be, especially when it comes to love. At the end of the day, before you close your eyes, before you go to sleep, whether you're alone or not, you are alone with your heart and your thoughts. And it's during those times that, you need to ask yourself, who or what really makes me happy? Can I be alone and happy? And then ask why that is. No matter what your answer is that comes up for you, dive deep until you get to the point where you ask, do I love myself? Do I love who I am and embrace my good and imperfections? This card is also about self-love. Once you fully accept and love yourself, the right love will come your way. And if you feel that person has already entered your life, then that's amazing. Then that's saying, I'm happy and in love with myself and my life, even if I didn't have this other person with me. That's amazing. And this card is a symbol of hope, but you have to be willing to put the work in on yourself first. It's about maintaining an inner balance, giving and receiving love. And again, this person, this love could span across romantic partnering to family and friends. Protect your energy, yes, definitely, but still be open to any and all love that comes your way. And the last card symbolizes Aphrodite's blessing of the love and connection that's entering your life. So we have the Two of Wands. And so she is blessing you when it comes to love, because after doing the necessary work, you'll finally know exactly what you want and will plan accordingly. You'll have gained that necessary clarity for your vision of what you want your future to look like and with who. This card is associated with Mars and Aries, and it's an active, fiery kind of go-getter energy. And the person, if this is romantic love, will see you and will see all the possibilities right in front of them in you for this relationship. You will travel and go places, especially to their favorite places. They'll want to include you in their plans. They may feel like you're the missing piece to their puzzle that they've been searching for. This person is bold and wants a clear position in your life. They're not interested in just hooking up or having a one-night stand. They want a passionate, long-term relationship, and you deserve that. If you're in a relationship already, this person is definitely ready to take things to the next level. And that could mean just, a deeper level of commitment. It could be maybe moving in together. It could be even an engagement. If you're in separation from your partner, especially if this is separation by distance, this person is in planning mode. They're taking action to somehow be closer to you. If it's an ex that's on your mind, he or she, especially right now in this reading, is definitely thinking about you and also how they would fit back into your life or how they would fit into your future. So now in closing, we have 2 love and relationship oracle cards for more advice and guidance. So we have friendship. Definitely, friendship is the foundation of a strong spiritual relationship. Yes, always start off as friends. Make sure that you like each other, not just love each other. Loving someone is great, but you need to make sure that you like this person. Do you like to be around them? Do you like their hobbies? Do you like their values and, their core being? Set that foundation first. And then we have, the last card is evolution. Let love transform and elevate your soul. Yes, let love elevate. Don't force anything. Let the universe handle it. Let your angels guide you. If it's meant to be, then it will be. So those are the messages I have for you and messages that your goddess Aphrodite has for you. Let's just put her front and center because she's gorgeous. And so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below which pile you chose. And if you resonated with any of these messages, thank you for letting me read for you today. And be sure to check out the pinned comment for a free Sacred Shift 30 Days Soul Work Challenge PDF that I created to help you align to your highest path. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the goddess Lakshmi, you are here regarding messages about luck, material prosperity, and abundance. She represents fortune, generosity, and opportunities. She is the Hindu goddess of wealth and prosperity, and she is guiding you today through the generous flow of fortune and abundance energy. If you chose this card, you are destined to experience a period of financial growth and material abundance. And she's asking that you embrace the blessings manifesting in your life. So, the first card we have represents your current relationship with money and abundance. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. And Pentacles represents the earth element and the material realm. You could be in a state of fear or worry that you don't have enough money or enough resources. And Lakshmi is giving you the advice to stay calm. And oftentimes people don't want to hear that, to stay calm. But in this situation, it's really one of the best things you can do. Even though if you're in a situation that may seem dire or serious, living paycheck to paycheck, wondering if things are ever going to work out, Lakshmi is encouraging you to just take a step back and take a breath or a few, and you will start to see a path forward. And, it does no good to stress out all the time. It's not healthy. There could be resources that you're not seeing. Money's available that you can't see because you're focusing on all the lack and all the scarcity. She's asking you to not fall prey to pessimism. Don't give in to that. Stay calm, breathe, and clarity will come to you. You'll see all the different avenues you can explore to cover your expenses. So the second card we have represents a block or shift that Lakshmi is helping you clear. And we have the High Priestess in reverse. So she wants for you to break through these blocks when it comes to money and financial blocks by gathering information, taking the time to get all the facts and to be discerning. She wants you to make better, more informed decisions rather than rushing into an investment or a particular purchase. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Is this helping me toward where I need to go? Ask if this investment is going to work toward your dream life or your highest timeline. Then you can trust your intuition. There's a reason why we have it. Our soul is a blueprint. It speaks to us all the time. So just trust that inner wisdom. Be leery also of other people's motives. All that glitter is not gold. And sugar also looks like salt. So any long-term investments will take time. It's not going to happen overnight. You will not see results super quick. So you need to trust the process and practice patience. Be extra careful with your money and avoid making impulsive decisions. So the third card we have represents the flow of abundance coming into your life. And we have the Seven of Cups. Lakshmi is just calling you to focus on your financial goals, to avoid backsliding. You don't want to go backwards, especially after you did all the work and you did take that step back and that breather, and you saw that there could be multiple ways of making money. She doesn't want you to backslide. So this is you focusing on that and not doing that. So it looks like you're going at money issues and choices with a level head and a realistic approach, which is a good thing. If you're looking at career options, if you applied for a couple of jobs, you may be receiving a couple of replies. And if that's the case, Lakshmi just wants you to know that, while you may have all of these options, not all of them are going to be financially beneficial. So it's best to choose which option or options will complement the lifestyle that you desire to keep. And just be mindful to assess each choice critically to avoid false promises or high-risk investments. If it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to make an investment and it's just money that you really kind of don't have, then she's telling you to maybe not invest in that at this time. What's meant for you will be for you, and you will know it, and it will be easy. If it's meant for you, it will come back around. And, money will flow. The more you keep a realistic approach and avoid overspending on items or things that don't give back to you, the more you focus on being discerning, the better off you will be. So now in closing, we have 2 crystal energy oracle cards for any last advice or guidance from Goddess Lakshmi. We have the carnelian crystal, which is feed your creativity. Right. So maybe you need to be a little creative when it comes to allowing the flow of money to come in to you. Maybe you need to check out a lot of different avenues maybe if you have, a special talent, that could be a passive income for you. If you like to craft or do art or sell jewelry, you could open an Etsy store or a Shopify store. If you want to be on YouTube, maybe your YouTube will blow up and you will be able to monetize your account. There are so many ways that you could make money and so many options. You could actually Google it because there's thousands of ways that you could bring in passive income if that's what you're looking for, just to keep that avenue open and clear for money to flow through. And the second card we have is Pyrite. Let the money flow in. Okay, so I seriously shuffle these cards and I actually meditated over pile 2. And so thank you, Spirit, for that. I love when the cards come up and they just go perfectly with the reading. So let the money flow in. And, like I said, be discerning about it and make the right choices that will benefit your highest timeline. So that is all the messages I have and all the messages that the beautiful goddess Lakshmi has for you today. And I really hope you enjoyed this type of reading. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel. And comment below and let me know if you resonated with any of these messages. And be sure to download your free Sacred Shift 30-day soul work PDF that I created. And this will help you align to your highest timeline. And I will see you all at the next video. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the beautiful goddess Kali, you are here regarding messages about endings of cycles, renewal, and personal power. She carries the energy of creative destruction. She is the Hindu goddess associated with the destruction of limiting egos, and will guide you through the process of radical transformation and awakening your inner potential. So let's get right into your reading. So the first card we have represents what is ending or needs to be released in your life currently. So we have the Empress card. And when I see this particular card right here, right now, I'm thinking what needs to be released are the days where you don't take care of yourself, where you place everyone else's needs above and before your own. And Kali is just reminding you to be the Empress in your life. Nurture yourself. Show yourself some care. Show yourself some unconditional love. Be creative and stop placing yourself, your needs, and your desires on the back burner. Gone are the days of worry, stress, and frustration and trying to keep up all the time. And, perhaps the thoughts and feelings of not enough time, not enough money, you need to shift those. You need to shift that to the mindset of abundance. And the second card we have represents the lessons that Kali is teaching you through this release. And we have the 10 of Wands. I mean, this could not be more perfect. She's teaching you to put some of your burdens down. Delegate responsibility if necessary. Let others help you. Allow them to help you, to give you a hand. You don't have to go it alone. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Whether this is self-imposed or by external sources, you you could be feeling burnt out or exhausted. You know, Kali is just reminding you to say no to some tasks and eliminate projects from your plate. Eliminate any energy or anything that just no longer serves you. It is dragging you down. It is holding you back. And this will help you reach a greater sense of clarity and stability and security. And the third card we have represents the transformation and new power rising within you. Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. The Seven of Pentacles is literally the successful completion of a difficult cycle. You know, because you reevaluated tasks, you delegated the responsibility and let go of any non-essential burdens, you're achieving a lighter, more stable, and more lucrative future. You reassessed your commitments and you've reached a way to create a more manageable and balanced path forward for yourself. And now in closing, we have two empowering messages, oracle cards, and this is for any advice or further guidance. So we have expectation, believe in better outcomes. Yes, life delivers to us what we expect from it. Ask yourself, what is the best that could happen? Expect good things so life can rise to meet you. It's not doom and gloom, okay? Share the responsibilities so you can learn to take care of yourself. And next we have pause. Time to take a breather. Yes, hang back and gather yourself. Rest. Even if it's just briefly. You know, this will allow profound insights to arrive and give you the energy you need to make it to the finish line. And if that's not perfect for this reading, I don't know what is. So take a pause, reassess, reevaluate your situation. What can you let go of? What energy can you release that is no longer serving you, and allow others to handle it? Let go of that control. And you'll welcome in a whole new lifestyle. So we'll put Kali right in the middle because she's a beautiful goddess. And that is it for all the messages I have for you and all the messages from Goddess Kali. I really hoped you enjoyed this type of video. Hit the like button if you did, subscribe to my channel, and comment below and let me know if any of these messages helped you in some way, if you've been feeling stressed out or burdened over things. Also, be sure to download my free Sacred Shift 30-Day Soul Work PDF that I created to help you best align to your highest timeline. And I will see you all at the next video. Bye.